Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda and today I have for you my TBR for the Enchantathon readathon that is happening from February 19th through 25th. This is a readathon that was created by Paige over at Paige Nicole, and she owns an Etsy shop called Creating & Co. This readathon has both book challenges or reading challenges as well as Instagram challenges. There are 5 reading challenges and 7 Instagram challenges. So I'm going to go through what each reading challenge is and what book I will be reading for each. For this you can double up on books for each category. So I plan to read 3 books during this readathon, and I will show you what those are. Challenge number 1 is a book with royal characters. For this challenge, I am going to be reading Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This is actually the Owlcrate exclusive cover, so normally it would be black and I believe the vines would be white, but this cover is obviously reversed from that, so it's white and black. I think it's a pretty stunning cover. I'm excited to read this book, especially since I read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass for the biannual Bibliothon readathon. So it'll be nice to kind of jump into a retelling of a classic book that I read recently. Which segues pretty nicely into challenge number 2, that is to read a retelling. For this I am doubling up on Heartless. This is a retelling of Alice's, well, it's kind of it's a side story of the Queen of Hearts, which is a character in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So we get to kind of see how she developed as a character and how the events kind of made her become the Queen of Hearts. So I'm excited for this. Marissa Meyer is the author of The Lunar Chronicles, which is a series that I listened to on audiobook, and I also read the companion books with this. So I'm really excited because I did enjoy those books, and I'm sure this will be just as great. Challenge number 3 is to read a book with a happily ever after. For this challenge, I am going to be reading The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. I don't remember if it was last year or 2016 when I listened to Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda on audiobook. This is a book that, again, I received in an Owlcrate box last year, and haven't picked it up yet. I kind of go through phases with contemporary books where I can read a handful of them in a month or 2 months, and then after that I don't typically pick them up for the rest of the year. So I did enjoy Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, and so I'm looking forward to reading this book. The synopsis of this book is that the main character has had 26 crushes but no boyfriends, and I believe with her sister's new relationship, she is introduced to either her sister's girlfriend's cousin or brother or something like that, and she also maybe has feelings for a guy she works with, or she hasn't ever thought about him that way. So I'm sure there will be a happy ending, at least for one of the main guy characters in this book, and I do hope that she has a happy ending as well. It seems like a really cute contemporary read, so it'll be great for the week after Valentine's Day. Challenge number 4 is to read a book that contains magic. For this challenge, I am going to be reading Wild Beauty by Anna Marie McLemore. From my understanding of this, I kind of haven't read too much into it because it's a magical realism book, and I kind of want to be a bit surprised, but my understanding is that there's this garden, or there's this estate that a family of women work on, and if one of them falls in love too deeply, bad things happen. That's pretty much all I know about it. I fell in love with this cover and just had to have it, and I'm excited to jump into a magical realism book. So this is what I'm going to be reading for challenge number 4. Challenge number 5 is a book that matches the planner kit. So as I mentioned earlier, Paige owns an Etsy shop. She makes stickers for planner kits, and her Etsy shop is called Creating & Co. I will leave a link to her Etsy shop below, as well as her original Enchantathon announcement video. And I will try to put a picture up here of what the planner kit looks like for this. So for that, I am also going to be using Wild Beauty. The kit has pretty similar to this kind of bluish purple. It's got burgundies and pinks, browns and blacks. So this matches pretty well to that. So this is what I'm going to be using to fulfill challenge number 5. So that is it for the reading challenges. And then, like I had mentioned earlier, there are 7 Instagram challenges. Challenge number 1 is to post a picture of your TBR stack. Challenge number 2 is to post a picture of your shelf. This challenge is called Shelfie. So it can be your whole shelf if you can fit it in. It could be just, you know, part of your shelf, whatever you want to do. There's a lot of leeway with this, and you can just kind of make it what you want. Challenge number 3 is to post a picture with floral elements. So whether that's books with flowers on the cover, whether that's a book surrounded by flowers, maybe a book in your garden, whatever you want to do really for this. Challenge number 5 is to post a picture with royal vibes. So again, it could be a book that maybe has a crown or a throne or some sort of royalty depicted on the front. You could use props like castles or tiaras or, you know, anything that you really want with that. Challenge number 6 is a cozy reading photo. So this is going to be a picture of maybe your favorite reading nook, and what that looks like. So whether it's, you know, your couch, maybe the corner of your couch, and you pile up pillows and blankets and those sorts of things. And challenge number 7 is called Planned and Done. So for this, it's just to post a picture of what your planning and preparation for the Enchantathon looked like. So whether you use the planner kit and just show us what your maybe weekly spread looked like. For me, my example is that I wrote out, you know, Enchantathon, the dates, the book challenges, and what book I'm going to be reading, what book fits it, and then I've got photo challenges. So I will probably put this in there somewhere, and maybe a picture of my bullet journal. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to work that, but basically just a picture of you planning to participate in this readathon. There is a hashtag for the readathon, and it is CC Enchantathon. And so if you want to just participate in that, you can follow Paige on Instagram. She also has a reading group on Facebook, which I will leave linked down below if you're interested in joining. That's where most of the communication for this readathon is going to happen. If there's reading sprints, they'll be posted there. You know, all of that information that you're going to be needing is in the Facebook group. So that's all I have for right now. I'm really looking forward to this readathon next week and would love to know if you're participating. So if you do plan to, please leave that in the comments down below, and I will speak with you then until my next video. Bye.